Happy Mother's Day, guys. I hope today's a special day for you. And this is just kind of what's going on in my world. Miora purchased those roses for me with her own money. And a nice, lovely card. And she's making brunch for me right now. And so she's really helped to make this weekend a really special weekend. Yesterday was my 44th birthday. Yes, turn up. Anyway, she would be mortified if she saw me say that. Anyway, I know I look a mess. I have to tell you all what happened to me today, but I just want to say Happy Mother's Day. And I want to thank you guys for the birthday wishes on yesterday. Oh, I said on yesterday. Yesterday. I want to thank you for those wishes. They meant the world to me. So thank you for thinking of me and for sending special thoughts my way. You know, as I mentioned yesterday in my upload, you know, I know that today is a wonderful day to celebrate moms and for us to be celebrated, right? But sometimes we forget about those who have lost their moms. You know, those of you who are like me, who I lost my mom 14 years ago, and Mother's Day can be a little bit challenging when you have lost your mom. And many times folks are there for the funeral, they're there, you know, here and there, they'll call you every so often, but then after that, you know, it's just you and your feelings and being in your head about your feelings. And sometimes, you know, carrying that pain forward. And I will be honest, I don't know how long it takes for that wound to heal. When you lose your mom, I believe that moms and their children have a special bond. I'm not saying that it's more special than the one dads have with their children. I think it's different. And I think it's something about having carried that child. There's a different type of bond, you know, there. Again, I'm not saying it's any less or more special than what dads have, because that is beautifully and incredibly special in and of itself. But I do think there's some connection, magical, mystical, spiritual connection there, because we shared the same home, right? The same space. Our moms carried us. And so that loss is just really, really challenging. And I have good days and bad days. I'm going to be really honest with you. And last month for my mom's birthday, it was a bad day. But today I went into Mother's Day feeling like, you know what, you got to get past that, right? And it's okay to have those feelings, but let them out, right? But today should really not be about, oh, I wish my mom was there, but turning that into a positive. And isn't this a wonderful opportunity I have to acknowledge and to tell others about everything my mother was, and to cherish everything she was and deposit it into me, and the things I loved about her, honoring the space she continues to have in my heart, and the wonderful opportunity we have to carry her legacy forward through our living. So that's kind of how I've managed this Mother's Day, and I went in with a very positive kind of note. And then I got to the cemetery this morning to leave flowers, and you know what, I'm not going to even talk about that because I'll start crying again. I'll tell you guys that story at a later date. But you know, I think that if we be intentional about sharing love as it pertains to our moms rather than just sorrow, it's okay to have that moment. Just don't sit in it. Just don't stop there. Allow it to move forward into, you know, a positive sharing about the love we have for our moms. I think that it makes everything that much easier. So happy Mother's Day to you guys. I hope you're having a special day. Bye-bye.